Coming up on Mountain News this morning, there were several bomb threats involving schools across the Commonwealth this week. And Perry County will soon be commemorating all of the lives lost during the July 2022 flood.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Madison Carmouche. We are coming up on 5 a.m. on March 22nd, 2024. Let's check in with meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast this morning.
Good morning, Madison. Good morning, everyone. We've got a mild start to the day, and yes, we'll have a mild finish too. The big question is, how does our shower pattern develop as we head through your Friday? In the meantime, yes, mid-30s, considered mild this time of the year. Check out the headlines as we rock and roll through your Friday, almost across the finish line, as our system will start bringing showers in and eventually some light to moderate rain. The weekend right now, 50-50. And we're going to lean it more toward a 60-40 with things improving. Saturday and Palm Sunday still looking very nice. A good start to the work week next week, but let's not talk about next week right now. We just want to get into the weekend, especially for some of you last night, still dealing with the shock to the system, right? Temperature-wise this morning, mid and upper 30s, lower 40s, and the pinpoint Doppler radar, clear air mode, but it's still in a mode to be able to pick up some of the showers that are trying to come up towards Somerset and Wayne counties and Whitley County as well. This pattern will continue to evolve as we head through the rest of the day. So we look for a scattered shower pattern to develop. Basically, Jackson, Hazard points north and west this morning to the afternoon. We all get it into the afternoon with a light rain this evening and a high late this afternoon near 70. That'll feel great. More about the First Alert 7-day forecasts in a few moments. Madison?
All right, Tim, thank you. Fake threats forced evacuations at several schools yesterday. District leaders say Glendover Elementary School received an anonymous call about a bomb threat. Students and staff were evacuated as a precaution. Broadhead Elementary School in Rockcastle County was also evacuated. And in Madison County, Kingston Elementary School also received a swatting call. These are just some of the many threats schools across the state have received in the past week. Officer Barry Manley with Berea Police says they've reached out to federal agencies like the FBI and Homeland Security to assist with their investigation into these threats.
It's our job. You know, no matter what, we're going to respond and we're going to investigate the scenario as much as we can. Not only are we sending, everybody that's currently, working, but then we also use the resources to call off-duty officers and off-duty firemen and so on and so forth to, hey, can you get on the road and help us out as we're investigating the scenario?
Madison County Schools posted again on Facebook thanking everyone for their patience and understanding while they worked to resolve the situation at hand. One Perry County family is turning their loss into something the community can use to heal. After losing her son, Mick Crawford, after the July 2022 flood, Rhonda and her daughter came up with a flood victim memorial. It will be in Perry County and will have the names of all 45 lives lost due to the flood. Sheriff Joe Engel says he hopes the memorial has a lasting impact.
I think it's important that they not be forgotten and this event not be forgotten, because we're going to go on. We're going to go on, and the memory of this flood is going to go as it goes with those of us that's alive.
Engel adds that the goal is to have the memorial in downtown Hazard, but an official location has not yet been decided. Miss Kentucky Basketball 2024 brought her title back to Pikeville yesterday, parading through the streets for a community celebration. WYMT's Buddy Forbes followed along to see the Panther being cheered on by her school and neighbors.
The title Miss Kentucky Basketball has always been far in the back of Trinity Rowe's mind.
I know it's what I've worked for most of my career, but obviously not really thinking about it, just trying to go out and play my game.
But now the Pikeville Panther holds that title in her hands.
It's been days and I still can't find the words. I feel super blessed.
The same hands she used to earn it.
So I feel like that's what's really important to me, is knowing that I got it, just being who I am and just trying to go out and play with the love and passion I have for the game.
And her community is celebrating the first Panther to bring home the recognition from the Kentucky Lions Eye Foundation.
I didn't know they were actually going to do a Trinity Road Day, so that was really cool.
Parading the Panther through the streets of Pikeville.
You guys are awesome!
And hosting a pep rally in her honor, giving her a chance to encourage the next generation to reach for their dreams.
And just getting to be in that position to where they're looking at you like that, it almost brought tears to my eyes, but again, I was trying not to cry.
I really want you to focus on being good people, okay? Being good humans.
But I just wanted to make sure and remind them just to try to be good people.
Saying good people created a community that allowed her to thrive.
I've met so many great people that have kind of all put into what I have today, so I'm just super thankful, and especially for my family. I obviously couldn't be here without them, and I want to give all thanks to God. That's a really big piece into going into the game. I pray before every game. I just talk to him, and it just calms me down just to know that I'm playing for something bigger.
Reminding hopefuls around the region, though she was the first in her school to bring home this specific honor.
I've just been trying to talk to them and be like, hey, this can be you. Like, you know, it's not just a me thing. You know, I don't think they realize that they can do it too. So I think now they've kind of been like, okay, that's something I can work towards.
She doesn't have to be the last. In Pikeville, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we return, Union College is undergoing a renaming and rebranding as it tries to distinct itself from other universities.
And weather-wise this Friday morning, the boundary that came in and brought in that cold air is coming back at us. So what is it going to do? We'll let you know. The First Alert 7-day forecast is coming up right after this.